from a guy that had pancreatic cancer, which is one of the most, deadly cancers you can get. And 13 years, 12 years later, he writes this book and he's totally healthy. And he described what he did to detox his body, pancreatic enzymes. So I went to this woman, her name was Jenny, in her early 40s. And I said, Jenny, I know you don't want to die. I know they're telling you you're going to die. So why don't you read this book? This guy was told he's going to die in 6 weeks. Yours is 9 weeks. Decide if you want to do this. And then I gave her As a Man Thinketh to kind of manage her brain, her mind and emotions. And anyway, long story short, she had a tumor that was protruding on her back and one in her feminine organs. And after 2-3 weeks of this, she felt good. Her energy was great. After about 10 weeks, you couldn't see or even feel the tumor here. And so at one point, they did exploratory surgery because she'd outlived the piece. And they found the only left was the size of the end of my pinky's fingernail. That was it. And the doc says, this is a miracle. And she said, it is a miracle, but let me tell you what he did. He goes, no, it's just a miracle. She's alive today in her 80s, 40 years later. And that kind of took me from, at the effect of the health side to doing my own version of what I think you guys do, which is constantly finding the very best tools to make this body the strongest it can be so I can serve and have this great quality of life for myself and my family and for the people I'm out there for. And so it kind of freed me, and thank God, because about 12, 13 years later, I'm 32. How old are you guys again? You're in your early 40s?
40s, yeah.
So I'm 32 years old. I'm top of my game. I'm working with the best people on earth, Olympic athletes. I'm feeling like, wow, life is so blessed. And I'm taking care of my body. I'm cranking, and I got great kids and great everything. And then all of a sudden, I'm a helicopter pilot. So I go to, every 2 years, you have to get another physical, simple physical. I get the physical, I leave, and then I keep getting these calls, and my assistant says, the doc wants to talk to you. I said, send me the report. It's not a big deal. And I'm leaving to go to south of France for an event. And then what happens? I get home at 12:30 in the morning, and there's a note there taped to my door that says, from my assistant saying, you must call the doctor. It's an emergency. So then what happens in your head?
Yeah, fear.